Hello, hello, and welcome. The start of a long boy. I can feel the slight tired kicking in already. I'm like, whoa, I got a lot to do. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Silly thing. I have to use the fish for a little while. I have looked at all the stuff I need. I think I can see. I've got everything. Let me put this in a different way. Everything that I can see that I need for upgrades, I have grabbed and opened a Karanico tab for. So, in theory, I have the full selection of the shit that I need left in the game at the top of my screen on Karanico here. Hello, Sagando. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate it. Anyone else wants to join? I am in French Fad #1 multiplayer. Let's pin that sucker. Manually unpinned. Chuck that up there. Gravios is a head break, and I'm going to take shock traps in order to not deal with this fight for as long, because it sucks. Okay. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items that I need some varying amount of, right? The most annoying ones: Sonoga Skymerald, Stygian Sonoga Skymerald. I need a Brachydios Pallium. I need it was 5, 10, 3, 2, 2. What is that? 5, 10, 13, 15, 17. I need 9 more pure crystals, I think. I need 3 dragon bone artifacts. Those are the annoying ones. Oh, I need a Rathian mantle as well. There's a lot of rare drops in there. I need a gore mantle. Basically, I need lots of rare drops. But the ones which will hopefully be a little bit quicker here is Black Gravios. I need 2 crowns. And Brute Tiggy, I need 2 shards, which shouldn't be that difficult. I do have a lot of drops individually. Almost all of them are from different monsters. The exception to the rule there is Brachydios. I need 1 fine ebon shell, 1 mantle, 1 glowing slime, and 1 crown. So Brachy's basically just a greedy fucker and wants me to get all of his drops. And hilariously, the thing I need the Brack Mantle for isn't even the Brachydios weapon. It's for like a Teostra weapon, I think. Hello N10, hello Crone, hello Sagando, obviously, since you've already joined me. How are you all doing today? How's the kids? How's the wives? I don't have any kids. The wives are doing good, I guess. I don't know. Hello, Jordan. Welcome. That is exactly the way, without the without the mathematical symbol, that the request from you was phrased for this redemption. Just fish from a week ago. Good to have you. You too, Falco. Pleasure to see you both. Boom, boom, ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum. Hey. You smell hugs. Hello, Mace. That's kind of horrifying. That's horrifying. I do really need this face break. Basically the only thing I need from this. And then a kill. I do need to kill him. I can't capture him. Because there's carve chances for the crowds. God damn it. It's only 10%, but... shouldn't lose the chance at getting them right. You do get 4 carves from him. The Wiporium trades into 3U? What do you mean, Wiporium trades? Because you say mod back. Oh, were those the things that were like, the try multiplayer exclusive trade thing? Because I never got to play with that, because I never got to play Tri-Multi back in the day. Oh, portback, okay. You took the Wiporium trades from 4U and put them into 3U? That's kind of cool. And a 1, 2, 3. There's the face. I think. Yep, face is broken, so now it just needs to die. Happy days. You have to work today, Mace. Yep. When do you finish your work, though, Mace? Oh, shit. Sorry, Ed said let me give you your points back there. I'll fix that now. That's what I get for doing something when I'm half asleep. There you go, it should be fixed. Starting with Striker Longsword, okay? It's gonna be interesting when I have no arts. Is Valor a thing? No. No, it's not. Because I'm not a coward. No arts? I mean, it's a fresh save file, right? Boring? Valet is boring, yeah, correct. Oh no! Sagando! Hello, Wise. Hello, this one guy. The Mr. Hugs. I don't know about the. I am A. This again? What is it? Did your internet drop for like half a second or so? Yep. That's annoying. Or Citra being Citra again. Hopefully it was your internet and it's only gonna do it the once. Because if it's Citra being Citra, we can't do anything about that one. That one never fixes itself. Your internet, we can at least pray for luck. The shortest one and no fish. Okay, thank you, Summers. I don't know what the shortest one is. Can't even think about it, to be honest. Depending on how long it takes, with how many weapon requests there is in the queue at the moment, that means nothing to me, base. I've never played it in my life. Oh, that's cool. Team Space self-explanatory. Rocket could have meant so many things in that situation. Is that a respawn thing? I don't know if Fortnite has respawns. Rocket is in like a set piece rocket, because Fortnite's map design is wild. An RPG? A literal just like rocket that flies around the map, because fuck it, why not? I don't know. There's too much shit going on in that game for me to read something and just go, this makes sense. See? I know what I'm talking about. I didn't even know that. Hilarious that I could just assume that that was a thing, and it was. I know so. Will you stop doing the attack that one-shots me? Please. Oh my god. That was so many beams in a row. Is there a good way to be overstimulated, Summers? I would have thought that's exclusively a bad thing, because it's overstimulated. kinky way? That's not, that's just stimulated. That's not overstimulated, is it? That would just be being stimulated. B. Some people are into that, yeah. Well, you probably wouldn't be in Twitch chat at that point though, right? So, you kind of didn't need to mention it. I would hope you would not be in Twitch chat at that point. I still think I'm a little bit away from this back break, unfortunately. I don't know if Sagando's killed it already, but that just shows how much crappier my weapon is. Because I'm using the fucking fish. It would be so nice if this Gravios just gave me both the crowns. So I just didn't have to fight him again. So sick of fighting Black Gravios. Don't diss the fish. I will diss the fish. It's a bad weapon. It's hilarious. It looks funny as fuck. As a weapon, it's bad. It's a meme weapon. It's meant to be bad. Say sorry or you redeem Ankator. At this point, Mace, if you redeem Ankator, most likely I'm gonna have upgraded the Ankator weapon to G rank. There's so many weapons in the queue. So it's barely even a threat anymore. Also, you're gonna want to save your points for GU anyway. Because you're gonna want to redeem GU things. Does the cancel get better in G rank? I mean, it gets green sharpness. So that's pretty big. It does get 340 raw. True raw. You feel like you can smell the sun? Just hidden behind the clouds. Smell it? There's green pierce G-rank monsters in the right spots, yeah. That's a lot better than yellow does. I don't know if I know what the sun smells like. It smells like pain. Fuck, I'm fine. Pain has a smell. Well, pain I could at least like equate to the smell of like blood, right? Because if you're bleeding, you're probably in pain. So that one makes more sense to me. Is that Legaicus armor? Yep, it is. Good old laggy armor. Christ, tide, please. Oh, this monster's so fun to fight. I really hope I don't need a pallium from this dude. At any point in this save file. I've had enough of him already. Doesn't help that on my very first hunt, I hit 2 10% from calves with the crowns. And then I've killed like 5 of them now, and I haven't hit the head drop, which is like 67%, a single time. I got incredibly lucky and then incredibly unlucky. But the unluckiness was way worse. Making sausage rolls before work? Hell yeah, dude. Sounds good. Well, yeah, you come back to GU, was going to be my point earlier, by the way, Base, when I asked, when do you finish? That's cool. Why did you have to get the sweet blood type? What does that mean? Sweet blood type? Does your blood taste sweet? Yes? What, for like mozzies or something? Because I don't start a multi, you'll be fine, yep. I should probably have looked up yesterday where I need to get to in single player. Both to the little shits and yourself. Don't drink your own blood, Summers, please. It is meant to stay inside your body, but I don't think that's what that means. Oh god. This weapon, man. I don't want to do this anymore. Morning, Chisel. How you doing? Our stream caught you by surprise, even though I said it yesterday. We got him for the rest of the year, man. The best one you got, my brain broke. Oh, okay. Thank you. Crappy weapon plus crappy monster is a fun time not. Hello. I genuinely stop. Genuinely don't. It's not funny. It's just annoying. Do appreciate you being here though. Welcome. I'm gonna thought Super Stream September 2022 taught you a lesson. I mean, it taught me one lesson. I don't know if it taught me the right one. That's the thing, Mace. A lesson was learned. Whether that lesson was the correct lesson or not is a different thing. Once I go to G3, will I solo everything first? Nah. No, just gonna keep doing multiplayer. That's the thing with this challenge, right? I don't need to solo anything. Really? Once I'm... Like, all the soloing trouble in this challenge came in with the village ranks, where I had to do things in village before I could do them in multiplayer earlier on. But in G rank there's only multi, so fuck it, multi. Right? Why not? TMP at the end is wild. Pure exhaustion can't be healthy, not even considering the sleep deprivation. The problem is, like, people have done it, and people do it consistently for celebratory things, so now it's actually, like, kind of expected. Mace, like, I don't want to be rude, Mace. You're too young still to understand how tired that would make you. Someone at my age, you don't understand how genuinely dead I am after a 12-hour stream. To do that for another 12 hours would be so incredibly unhealthy. When you're in your teens, you have a lot more energy. A lot more energy. Than even when you're like 23. Right. It is a very, very different thing. In your teens, you could pull all-nighters on a regular basis without much of it getting to you, but now you're getting tired way earlier, yeah. I could as well. When I was 16, 17, I can't remember the amount of times I played up. I stayed up, played League, like, literally all day long. Would have one of my friends be like, I just can't sleep, and then would just play League with them all night, and then just keep going until, like, I'd be up for, like, 30, 32 hours and then go to sleep. Probably did it, like, twice a month. Thank fuck. That helps, though, N10, right? That's actually a benefit. I don't know if that's what your point was. Right, okay, that was your point, yeah. A night of bowling means you're up, you're active, you're doing stuff, you're keeping your, like, circulation going. Sitting in a chair, you're way more likely to just, like, right? Nod off. You wonder what it's like to be one of those people who can't forget. Haunting, I would imagine. I should have a photographic memory every single time in your life that was ever shitty, recallable at a single notice, right? Every crappy thing that's ever happened to you in your entire life. Able to be pulled from your recesses of your brain in an instant. Every good thing as well, but, like, ugh. Have a good time, Mace. Hello, Iron. How you doing? Someone said a random date, but you have to tell exactly what happened on that day. Yep. I actually lived. I'm dead, I think. Yep. Because he was firing at my cat, but walking at me. I don't know if people who have photographic memories have, like, photographic emotion as well, if that's necessarily a thing. Or if they're detached from the events that happen, they can just tell you what happened on that day, when, where, all that stuff, right? I imagine there's both types. I would hate to be able to recall exactly how I felt at certain moments on certain days. Rather than just be like, I remember it was bad, but I don't remember how it felt that it was bad, right? I just remember it wasn't a good time, and that's all I need to remember. As opposed to, like, feeling that crushing despair. See you on break, you imagine? Probably, yeah. Probably. Trying to sound mind related, you can't do is really difficult. Like people who don't have an inner voice, yeah. Unfathomable how they even live or think. Yes. Please. Free me. I mean, I think I can do both there. Which is the weird thing. Please give me one more. That's good. Okay, please give me the reward one. I got the crown, I got a pallium if I ever need a pallium. Please. Be kind. Please. Be kind. Entirely instinct-based. How do they learn it troubleshoot more than it should? I mean, they still think, right? They just don't have a voice associated with their thoughts. No? Because I can have, like, an inner voice to my thoughts, or I can just have, like, blank thoughts. I swear to God, this is actually a fucking lie. 60% chance from the head break. I have not got it a single time in geoing. Not once. It's bollocks, man. I've exclusively hit the carve chance. The 10%, I've hit it 3 times. Also, it's meant to be a 12% from quest rewards, and I've never got it either. Christ. I don't want to fight him. I should eat. How do they think if there's no voice to have a discussion? You just don't talk to yourself, you just think in your mind. It's not instinct-based, no, because you don't just think something and then immediately do it. Like, you just think, oh, I want to pick up a pen, and then pick up a pen. You don't go, should I pick up the pen? I should pick up the pen. Let me pick up the pen, right? You just don't need to have a discussion about everything. It just kind of goes. What about deaf people? They shouldn't have an inner voice. I mean, not all deaf people have been deaf forever. Point 1. Point 2, I don't think the fact that it's inside means that it, like, kind of bypasses the ears, right? Inner voice. Scare photographic memory peeps for life by showing them terrifying stuff. Basically treat people with photographic memory like shit. Yeah, that's what you get for having photographic memory, you bastard. Try decreasing the volume of your inner voice, but in a way that it gets louder quite for real. Instead of imagining shouting and whispering. What do you mean by that? How does silent reading work without an inner voice? You just look at the words on the paper and you're done. Chisel. You look at it, and that's it. You just don't read it in your brain, you read it with your eyes. You don't read it twice. Having an inner voice is essentially you reading it twice, right? Because your eyes read it, and then you read it again in your mind to yourself. It happens incredibly quickly. You feel dumber for having an inner voice now, thanks. I mean, you're giving situations where it's exclusively a bad thing, right? There's situations where it's more helpful. If you need to think, like, on a multi-level decision-making process, you can talk it through with yourself more in-depth. Because you're able to have a conversation with yourself better. That's why it's nice to be able to turn it on and off, right? Sometimes I can't turn it off. And then I'll watch stuff and my brain will just be like, this is so fucking dumb. This makes no fucking sense. It's why I typically need time to relax. After I've done a stream on a day, like I can't like talk to my partner or talk with a friend, really. I need some time just to like watch a YouTube video that's surface level interesting, because my brain has been on the whole day, constantly talking to itself, and it's exhausting. You assume it doesn't have to do anything with intelligence? I wouldn't have thought so. How long is the queue? I think it's now 12 weapons long. Let me look. It is 12 weapons long for 4U, which is 48 quests. Not including the ones that I'm currently playing Greatsword on right now. After this will be no more Megala? Good. Hopefully he'll give me a mantle. And then it won't be any more Megala. Pessimist known, wish you could ask for hours about random shit. People that, for example, can't imagine a red apple with water droplets on it if you tell them to try. Well, that's for that actualization. That's not inner voice, right? That's a different thing. I can do that, but not well. Like, I can give you a very blurry apple in my mind, but it's not a good one. Okay, tail chance is a no-go. Thankfully, carve chance is my best chance. People lose their inner voice if they take certain medication. I would have thought so if they took medication that made them drowsy. Depends for you. When you're like half asleep, you can imagine the wildest shit ever. I find it easier when I'm nearly asleep. Rather than harder. Because my mind isn't like tethered to anything, it's free to just go, right? But when I'm ill, no go. There's no actualization going on if I'm ill. It's dead inside. Don't dead open inside. Start imagining the apple with a PNG of a water droplet on it. The droplet PNG is the fake chessboard background. It isn't just the droplet itself. It's like imagine it's self-actual, it's for actualization, but it's also torture at the same time. You used to love swimming, you got into a situation where for a couple of seconds you will not make it out while swimming, you no longer like swimming. That's a bummer. That's a shame. I love swimming. I've been in a situation, not where I didn't think I was going to make it out, but where I must admit I didn't quite fully understand what was going on until I'd already got out of it. Which is I got caught in a riptide. For probably about 5 minutes. 5, maybe 6, 7 minutes. Was the hardest 5 minutes of swimming in my life. I swam straight out, which is not what you're meant to do. You're meant to swim sideways. But I just, like, I didn't comprehend what was going on. I was fucking exhausted. I still enjoy swimming, though. That I've never been more tired in my life than in that moment. No. Damn it. At least we're getting Sagando for some of the quests. It's a bummer that we keep losing him, but some Sagando is better than no Sagando, I guess. I assume you mean illegal drugs by that, Chisel. And not, you know, like you've never had ibuprofen in your entire life, either. Drugs that make you high, specifically, right? I haven't been on laughing gas. That's the only thing I've been on. I was gonna say and anesthesia, but that doesn't really make you high. It makes you go to sleep. Death acceptance is such a surreal feeling. That's a weird one for me. Because it, like, whenever people talk about, like, death acceptance, it kind of makes me feel a bit broken. Like, it might be different to accept that you feel like you're gonna die in the moment, as opposed to what I have, which is like, yeah, we all die. Right? We're all gonna die at some point. I'm gonna die. It'll happen. I'm not afraid of it, like, it's just, it's gonna happen, right? Nothing I can do about it. I might not want it to come as early as it does, but can't do anything. Depending on what it is. No mantle from the calves, which means we were relying on head break 2% and quest rewards 1%. A real bad trip as a child when your doctor wrongly dosed the medication. Your brain went brrr. Wildest shit you've ever experienced, hallucinations and everything. I used to have nightmares as a child that would continue when I woke up. For a little while. That was like stuff being warped to unreasonable sizes. So, like, I would wake up in my room, and the room would be, like, mostly normal. But then if I looked at, like, this pen or something, it would be like 1/10 of the size it should be, or absolutely humongous. But I would never get to choose what it was that got fucked with. So stuff would get messed with all over the room. Like sometimes the walls would just be infinitely high, right? That's probably the wildest thing I've ever experienced. In terms of like mental effects. You know that feeling when standing up too fast, everything turns black? It's passing out, I know. Are you talking about falling unconscious? 1 sec? Yeah, of course, I know. I gotta find... Oh, no, I found it. Hello, is that Sasu? Welcome. You've had recurring dreams and nightmares for as long as you can remember. I had a lot of recurring dreams and nightmares when I was a child, not so much anymore. What's that? Kreislauf? Kreislauf? Circulation? Circulatory system if you don't have blood in your brain? Maybe we could try Kex if it happens again. You don't think it's your internet? Sure thing. It's always variations of the same 3 dreams. I have like the same thematic dream, but it's not the same dream. I don't know if that counts as like a recurring one. When I was younger, I would always have like the stuff getting really big or really small. Something was wrong with my brain when I was a kid, man. I used to see like blood writing on my walls as well. You know, in retrospect, thinking about it now, something was not right with me as a child. Something's not right with me anymore still, but yeah. Shit warping around, alright? Blood writing? Yeah. You never seen writing in blood on your walls before? I thought it was normal, man. When I was younger. I never even mentioned it to anyone, because I was just like, yeah, this happens all the time. It's like once a week situation, like, yeah. It only really occurred to me when I got older that that's not a normal experience. The best trips you have when you travel by train and watch me at higher ends. Hey. Yeah, I know that one, Crone. I had before I got with my partner, I used to have a recurring dream where I would envision myself walking down the street with like a nameless partner. Nameless, faceless, like I could never look up to their face. Couldn't see who it was. That I was just walking with. Down the street. They were specifically wearing a white dress. I used to have that dream so much. And also I have like a continuation recurring dream that happens very infrequently. About some weird, like, zombie end world situation thing. That was always weird. It's always you running away from someone or something down the street your grandma lives on. Chases you and it always changes. Always catches you up to the same spot. Interesting. Yeah, it's like a recurring dream, but it's slightly different. It's annoying. Ask your grandma to move. Small hallucinations of people around you being nuts, attacking you when you were a kid. Don't think I've had that one happen. That's a scary one. Bit of white turns into a nightmare though, yeah. Can I remember what was written on the wall? I distinctly remember one time, I was very young, right? Like 5, 6 years old. I'd been having one of the stretchy nightmares, and I woke up and on the wall it said your parents are dead, and I had to go into my parents' room to make sure that they were still there. Because I was so scared. And then obviously I went back in my room and there just wasn't anything there. Because it was just hallucinatory. That one's a core memory in a bad way. That's haunting, yeah. You shit your pants. I mean, I did. Probably ran in there crying about it. I don't really remember. I just remember seeing it and then running into my parents' room. I was probably in tears. Can I have the new horror escape game we have at home? It's your dreams. Your dreams are way worse than anything that can happen, though. Because I've been playing Subnautica... Hey, here's a fun fact about me. Because I've been playing Subnautica recently, every day that I have played Subnautica on, I have had a corresponding nightmare. The day after. Or the night after, I suppose I should say. You was a heavy sleepwalker when you were little. Oh yeah? That's fascinating. Really had one Subnautica nightmare. I don't even have nightmares about Subnautica necessarily. I just feel the, like, tension when you're going down into the depths and you can't see anything. And, like, the fear that builds up inside of me. I just feel that fear in my dream. Every day I've played Subnautica. Sleepwalking's also wild, yeah. I don't think we ever did have it checked, Chisholm. I don't think I ever told anyone about it until this moment. I mean, my parents probably just assumed I had a normal nightmare where they died or something, right? Not that I'd woke up and seen writing on the walls in blood. Okay, that's amazing though, Crone. That's amazing. You fucking wake up in the middle of the night and just be like, I'm gonna go piss in a bin. You can't even be mad, no. That's one of those things that you have to be like, trying to be serious. Like, you know, you sleepwalked last night and peed in the bin, but you're too busy just cracking up. Laughing their asses off, yeah. You wake up and the bee stinks of piss. The worst thing is if you wake up mid-pee. Like you sleepwalk, start pissing, and then wake up, and you're like, oh god, no! Just regain control halfway through the stream. Better than the bed, that's true. That is true. I don't think I ever peed the bed as a child. Other than when I was like really young, you know, like a baby. You remember lots of times to wake up in random places around the house? Did you wake up in like the middle of the night, Prone? Or was it like the correct time for you to wake up and you're just like, I'm in the living room? What? Peed the bed once because you had a dream that you were